Yeah, yeah, yeah. Brooklyn. It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. Yeah, yeah. Know what? No chaser. Yeah, yeah. What's the name? It's the WGIS, nothing less, giving it straight to your chest. No chaser.
Welcome to another edition, another episode of WGI Sports.
No doubt.
We are here.
Yes.
Rundown has now turned into WGI Sports Outlook. I am your host, Ja the Drum Major, and I'm here side by side with my partner, my right hand man, Vlad the Chef. What's
It's
happening,
good. Ain't nothing, John. What's good, baby?
Ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. Everything. Lots of mayhem occurred. Lots of brouhaha, chaos, and mayhem occurred in the sports world, brother. And of course, we're not the only ones be touching upon it. It's been a hot topic for the past few days.
Oh yeah.
So we're definitely gonna add our 5 cents, 10 cents, dollar to it.
No doubt.
Our cent, 5 cent, 10 cent, dollar to
Dollar.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Give me dollar.
You know what I mean? For real. You know?
Yeah.
But first, Chef, of course, you know how we do. We gotta acknowledge our supporters.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna start out with Inspire Motivational Tees, www.inspyahmotivationaltees.com. Get your mind right, elevate your consciousness and vibrations. Cop yourself a tee, represent the movement of higher consciousness. Inspire Motivational Tees. Graph Inks, multimedia advertising and graphic design and photography, elite photography, specializing in any and all occasions.
Yes.
Graph Inks does not judge, just give them a bread.
Bread.
It will make your event very memorable.
Facts. All the time.
Yes, indeed.
Big
Fat
motion.
Boy Coffee, PHATBOY Coffee. Shout out to Coach Lonnie and our brother Rock, major distributors of the brand.
It's the Brock.
Various flavors of gourmet coffee of original blends. And upon your first purchase, you'll get a discount 10% off.
Yes.
Using code WGIS1. Again, using code WGIS1. And last but certainly not least, shout out to our People's Franchise and New Girls, Sugar Water Radio, Sugar Water TV, Music Real Estate, multimedia conglomerate that they got going on over there.
Big things.
Yes. For
Big things are
all
going on.
aspiring artists, new artists, head on over to Music Real Estate. Speak to Eric Levine or Sadiq Bryant, top agents. Submit your music, submit your content. Submit your original music. They'll take a listen. If they like it, they're going to give you some spins. No strings attached, no payola.
Nah.
No compromising.
Nah.
No diddiness.
Nah, just bring your bars.
Bring the bars, bring your songs, bring your tunes. That's it. Plain and simple.
Just plain and simple, man. Keep it simple.
Yes. Music Real Estate. The Music Real Estate, the company with integrity.
Yeah.
Good Lord, we need a lot of that around here.
Yes. Oh yeah, for sure, man.
You know?
For sure. We do.
But Chef, before we get into that, gotta give a major salute to our boys, Orange and Blue Skies, baby, the Knickerbockers. They won the NBA Emirates Cup. They are champions of that. Although they are faltering right now as we speak. I think they're resting on the laurels, but and they're falling victim to a trap game.
Well, they only down 4.
Oh, they're making a little run. All right, all right,
Yeah,
all
they
right.
made a little run. I mean, the Knicks is a tough team, man. You just can't. They're not the type of team that they're not.
I'm not gonna lay down.
Nah, they're not. They're not any of those teams that did in the past. B.
Right, 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 right,
No
right,
lead is safe against them.
right, right. No, that's this is a fact. No lead. No lead.
I've yet to see one.
Yeah, as we saw as they played a great game against the Spurs. Salute to the Spurs. They played a great game. Wemby, I think part of the victory was the fact that Wemby was on restricted minutes because he was just coming back from a major injury. But boy, when Wemby was in there, he was a problem.
He was a problem.
Let's make no mistake about it. Especially in that third quarter. The boy was a problem.
Facts. Facts. Big, big problem.
So it got a little dicey for a minute. Great game, man. Great game. So
That was a hustle game.
big time hustle game. Shout out to the bench. Shout out to Jordan Clarkson. Shout out to Tyler Kolek, man. Major, major. And shout out to Money Making Mitch.
You know, he's the only kid that's still here. That's part of the original Nick.
the original roster.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he was here with Julius and he was here with RJ,
Knicks
IQ.
drafted him actually.
The Knicks drafted him. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So he's been a Knickerbocker. He's been a lifer thus far. He's been a lifer.
Listen, exactly, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We know what it is, Ja, and I don't want to stay too heavy on this because we got a big
Yeah,
topic tonight.
yeah, we got a big topic tonight. Yeah, but go ahead.
The big thing, the big takeaway with the Knicks this season, prior to any season since winning a
Hmm.
chip, is that the Knicks have been consistent in management.
Hmm.
Their
Okay.
management hasn't tampered with the lineup. They haven't made any nervous moves. Every move has been a calculated step.
In Leon we trust.
In Leon, we trust.
In Leon we trust.
And
Oh,
New York is a tough town.
very tough town. Very tough town. But ever
So
since but ever since Leon Rose signed on to be the GM, things has turned for the better.
yeah.
Um, this decade, the 2020s, is reminiscent of the 90s, where you know what I'm saying, is very reminiscent of the 90s, and we're halfway through this decade.
Yes.
So let's see if for the remainder of this decade, see if our boys will remain in contention, perennial playoff appearances, maybe a couple of finals appearances, maybe a chip, maybe. But that's how it was in the 90s. So, and that was with Ernie Grunfeld. Ernie Grunfeld was a bad man. He was a bad man, boy.
He had a vision.
Yeah, yeah. Ernie Grunfeld has a bit. Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Solid architect.
So solid for sure, for sure. Dave Checketts, although him and Ernie had that fallout towards the end, but
Dave Checkett. So
yeah,
man.
Dave Checkers, but you got to give salute to Dave Checkers too. Dave Checkers, Ernie Grunfeld kept the engine running, kept that team running,
Yep.
and made them must see TV in the 90s for the whole
They
decade.
definitely they did.
For the
They
whole
did.
decade, you
No
know.
cap. No
Yeah,
cap.
man. So matter of fact, the actual run, and yeah, like you said, we'll get off the side, but I just wanted to point out one last thing. That Knicks run actually started from '89 and ended in 2001.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, from '89 to 2001.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
In the
saying?
playoff, I think they didn't miss a playoff game for like a 10-year stretch or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. From '89 to 2001, they've been in the
Yeah.
playoffs all the time.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh
So that
yeah.
so that's a run. That's a
That's a
nice.
heck of a run.
Yeah, yeah. So so it looks like a renaissance. It's like a New York Nick renaissance. And then
God, right?
in the 2020s. I mean, us old heads who remember those times are feeling nostalgic watching these new generation of cats play. So it is what it is. Again, salute to them winning the cup. Hopefully we'll see them win the real thing.
Yeah.
And that's that.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah,
They up 3 now. The bench is doing work as always. The Knicks always didn't have a good bench for years.
yeah.
They always had like a strong 5, 2
Hmm.
pieces.
Right, right. Okay.
The Knicks got a bench that could start for any club
Yeah,
in the league.
that's a fact. Their bench, yes, their bench could be started. Yeah, you know what? You know what? No shade, but maybe a little bit of shade. Their bench can start for the Pelicans right now.
Yes. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
The Knicks bench and Zion.
That's that's crazy. But I don't know though, John. Your boy played for the Pelicans. I like him.
Who that? Who
Uh,
that?
the one kid that you predicted, uh, that you kept pulling him out. I think he played for Alabama or something like that.
Oh yeah. My guy,
Yeah, your
young
guy.
boy, Derek Queen.
Yes.
Now Derek
Yes.
Queen is making noise.
Now Derek Queen got to stay.
Derek Queen got to stay. They better keep that boy.
Listen, you hear his name more than you hear Zion's, man.
I know. That I know that might. I'm just speculating here, but that might
That
be an
might end
incentive.
Zion.
Yeah, that might be an incentive for them to give him that exit, giving them walking papers. Because
Yeah, you're
right
not
now,
gonna lose.
but right now, Derek Queen is looking like what they expected from Zion.
Yes.
I mean, if you want to keep it 100, right?
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Derek
Zion's
Queen,
problem.
huh?
Zion's problem was girls and food.
Yeah, yeah. Although he looking good now. Pause. I mean, I see he done tightened up,
Yeah.
slimmed down. Say he looked like got a little cut up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So
Shout out.
yeah. I mean, but you see how time flies. I mean, this is Zion is a NBA veteran now. I mean, he's 7, 8 years in already.
A
That's
quiet,
crazy. Yeah,
quiet,
a quiet.
quiet.
Yeah. Oh, 7 or 8, one of them. That's crazy, right?
It is, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. It's so many years he sat out. He was a non-factor.
Yeah, yeah.
He
He
was
did
a
spend a lot of
he
years
was an
there.
early season, maybe mid
Yeah,
headache, and then after that, it just New Orleans went into the night quietly.
yeah, no doubt, no doubt. So yeah, him and RJ, former Duke teammates. Yeah, RJ, same thing. I think 7 year, 8 year vet now. One of them.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah.
crazy. Remember when they got drafted, B?
I remember they called him
Yeah,
the kid.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, sheesh.
I know,
You know what I mean?
I
So
know.
they done got some hair on their chest now. They got some scrapes and scratches.
That's what
So,
Duke produces, man. Back,
you know, yeah, they battle testing now. They got chinks in their armor.
they do. They do. They lead in their respective clubs.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, right
saying?
direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So they doing
mhm.
they much shout out, especially RJ. Much respect to RJ for
Yeah,
really stepping up
yeah,
and
yeah,
accepting the fact that he went back to Toronto and
yeah.
he's leading that team in the right direction. Him and IQ.
Him and IQ, BI3, the notorious BI3. I love that nickname for him, the notorious BI3.
Yes.
That was
Dad,
perfect.
Brandon Ingram.
Scotty Barnes and all of them. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yes.
So,
They got a
that's
squad.
you're
They got a squad.
just interrupting my show. You see this girl just interrupting our show, man. We keep
I
keep it in
saw
there.
that.
Keep it in there. Keep it in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We keep it
We
real here.
live. We
Yeah,
live.
we keep it real here at WGR Sports.
No, man, 100%, man. 100%.
My,
100%.
my child has interrupted us. Oh,
Facts.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, and
You we
go ahead.
you wouldn't be daddy if she didn't.
Yeah, right.
Dad,
Exactly.
dad, dad.
See me recording.
Dad. Nah, I ain't doing nothing. What's up? It's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? No, oh,
Can I ask
oh
you a
my God.
question?
Yeah, I know. Right. Sure. You can ask me. I'm not busy. I'm not busy now. Sure. You
For
know what I'm
sure.
saying? Oh
You
my,
gotta love our kids, man.
gotta love
Oh my
it. Gotta love
gosh, you gotta love our kids.
it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway,
No
glad
chill.
let's get
No
to it, man.
chill.
Let's get to it, man. Let's get to it because I know,
No
yeah, I told
chill.
you. It's getting late for the both of us. Let's knock this out the box, brother.
Ah, man, listen.
Another quick shout out. Salute to Terrence Butt Crawford. He's retired. He's
Yeah.
officially retired. Um, from boxing, undefeated. He joins the elite club of the undefeated.
Mm.
42 and 0, impeccable record, impeccable boxing mastery. Um, most notable fights, of course, the destruction of Errol Spence. I myself, I was not ready. Um, I was not ready. I thought Errol Spence had that. I was a fool to go against Bud and select Spence. Thought he was gonna win that, and I got fivefold. I got
God, you crazy.
I got fivefold.
Fivefold.
Not as bad as Errol Spence got fivefold.
Yeah, yeah. Messed around and found out.
You know what I'm saying? So
Body shot, body shot.
total washing of Errol Spence and just a total boxing mastery in his defeat of Canelo Alvarez, man. Oh man, this guy was it, man. So salute to him. He's definitely a boxing master. He's a technician, technician. Right up there with Floyd,
Mm.
for sure in terms of that type of mastery,
Floyd.
and in terms of type of mastery and skill, and having the ability to figure you out within 2 to 3 rounds, and then just proceed to dominate and dissect you.
Mm.
That's the commonality him and Floyd had. They'll figure you out and they dissect you.
Yeah, yeah.
They
Yeah,
like
Floyd.
they pick you. They literally pick you apart and dissect you.
Floyd was not to be tampered with, man. So yeah. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Crawford was it.
yeah. He was one of them. He's definitely one of them ones, man. So salute to him. 42-0. So he's a member of the one of them ones clubs alongside Floyd, who's also undefeated, and Andre Ward, who's also undefeated. I'm saying defeated, undefeated. Andre Ward undefeated, Floyd undefeated, Bud undefeated, and the late great Rocky Marciano, who's also undefeated. I mean, of course, we weren't around to see him fight, but he's there. So
Marciano.
yeah, Rocky Marciano. So Bud
The real
joins,
Rocky.
yeah, the real Rocky. Yeah, for real, for real. So Bud joins the club of one of them ones because he is one of them ones. So salute to him.
Big time.
Yes. All right, Vlad. Let's get
Okay.
to it. Vlad, do you want to
John,
start? Yeah. I know. Yes, I know. I know.
I don't have the full report, but more has come out.
Well, I've come out. Let's start from the beginning.
Let's
We
go.
start from what that's already out there.
Let's go.
Um, young brother by the name of Sheronne Moore was the head coach of a power elite team, the Michigan Wolverines,
Mhm.
one of the most heralded programs in college football history. Is Michigan, Ohio State, Notre Dame, the U, those Alabama, Roll Tide,
UCLA.
UCLA, the Gators. You know
Yes.
them type of Auburn. You know them type of
Auburn. Yeah.
teams. Yes. Clemson. You know them type of teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Michigan is right up there with it, and Mr. Moore had the golden opportunity to coach the Michigan Wolverines,
Mm.
and
One season.
yeah, for one season. A season ago, he had the opportunity to coach after starting out as an offensive coordinator. He was a coordinator. Well, let's go even further back. Sheronne worked his way up to that point. He played. He was a former player himself. He was an old lineman. Then he moved up the ranks in coaching through college, and then once he got hired at Michigan, he was the offensive line coach, and then he moved up to offensive coordinator appointed by Jim Harbaugh himself. Jim Harbaugh was caught up in a scandal, and he got suspended. But Jim Harbaugh himself handpicked Sheronne Moore to take over to run as interim coach. Jim Harbaugh himself, not even the brass. Jim Harbaugh himself said, "I want this guy. I want this guy to coach this squad. I'm going to be out. I'll leave. I'll do my thing, but this young man right here, he's going to coach. Get him the coach." And sure enough, they acquiesced, gave him the coach, and last year they won a chip, I
Yeah,
believe.
they won a title. Yeah,
Yeah, with him at the helm.
with him at the helm. Correct.
With Sheronne Moore at the helm. To the point, I vividly remember, I don't know if it was the title game, but it was a game leading up to the title. I remember they interviewed him post game. He was emotional. He was crying. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
remember that. And I was happy for the brother because being the head coach of a Power 5 football team, that's an elite job, man.
It is.
That's an elite job. So, continue on with it. Continue on with the timeline. Michigan has a title, and then what did they do? They reward Sheronne Moore with a 5-year, $30 million deal, which comes out to approximately 5.5 a year. Not quite 6, but 5 and some change a year. Millie.
Yeah.
A milli.
A milli. But Ja, in my talks and conversations and research,
yes,
a lot of people felt that job title, he was in over his head.
yes,
He was definitely in over his head, and the pressure of the job was too much for him to handle. That's
okay.
not leading up to why, and it's definitely not an excuse as to why, but just him as a coach in general.
Yes.
A lot of people felt that, yes, while he was a good coach, it was too big of a program for him to run, and a lot of people felt like he should have coached like a smaller school, D1 of course, but a smaller program.
He was underqualified.
Yes, he was. No, I'm not going to say that because he didn't win a chip.
Right.
But the chip that he won was Jim Harbaugh's.
Technically, right.
Yeah, because he recruited those players.
Right. Right. Those are the guys he recruited for sure. Yep.
Yeah. So, it would have been very interesting to see him at the helm to recruit his own his class and see what he would have done, which a lot of people felt like he was underqualified for, excuse me.
Yes. Okay.
And
So
these are just facts and opinions based on, like I said, me talking to several people and some sources that I've spoken to that voiced their opinion.
yeah.
Again, this is job wise, outside of the heinous act.
Yes. Okay. So with an addition to that, the team regressed
Yes,
this season.
me too.
And the straw that broke the camel's back was losing to Ohio State,
Always.
which is always blasphemous because the intense rivalry they have.
Yes.
So since that, and then interestingly enough, after that occurred, is when this whole chaos
Fiasco. Yeah.
fiasco went down. Now that we're here, here's some information I gathered on my side, doing my research. Um, they signed him. They to your point, they thought he was underqualified, but yet they signed him to that deal. But they really didn't want to sign him to that deal. But they went on. They went on with the act as if they wanted to sign him that deal, but they wanted something on him. So to eliminate the actual deal.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So they basically had this brother lined up. They had him lined up, and they were just waiting for the anvil to drop.
Oh yeah.
And boy, did the anvil to drop. Boy, did the anvil
Oof.
drop, because there was speculation. There was speculation for a long time prior to everything blowing up. There
Yeah.
was rumors. People knew. There was rumors about him doing his thing, and not necessarily just with that young assistant, but trying to holler at others, trying to holler at other women as well. So the word got around. So the eyes were watching. The eyes were watching, and so they even there was speculation. It was brought to the brass's attention, and they were starting to conduct an investigation to the point they even approached said assistant. She initially said no, nothing was going on, and then sometime later she turned around and said yes, something is going on.
Mm.
So she's the one that confirmed that something was going on, and
Yeah.
she was the anvil that dropped.
Yeah, she was.
And
My,
then go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead. No, go ahead, Joe.
And they commenced in terminating him with just cause. So
Yeah,
if there's termination with just cause, that means your contract is null and void. You ain't seeing none of it.
none of it because of a policy and a policy violation.
Morality clause, right?
Yeah, morality clause.
Yeah.
Once you sign that dotted line, you cannot do that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I
So
mean?
yeah, so you would imagine a job is prestige. A job is prestigious because that is a prestigious position. A job is
Yes.
prestigious as being a head coach of a Michigan Wolverine football team. Um, it's a high status position. It's a very popular position. It's a position where your your popularity is magnified tenfold.
Yes.
So you're a big dog on campus.
Well,
You're a major big dog on campus, literally.
yes.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, what I was going to say too, with that being said, he was underpaid for coaching a Power Five school. They said that he was one of uh, his salary for his position at that school is very low compared to other coaches around the country. So
Mm,
that with that being said, they didn't even think that paying him 30 million, paying him 30 million was too much. But they gave it to him because that was their minimum.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
30,
mine
30 wow. 30 mil was their minimum?
was their minimum. I mean, like,
Wow.
again, there's coaches at other schools that's making double that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I believe USC's coach gets double or triple that plus X amount of free flights a year
Mm,
on their private jet.
damn.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So he's making base minimum, I think, for a college coach on that level, on that level.
It's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
So
here I'm thinking because that's above my pay grade, obviously. Here I'm thinking that's a major bag, and you're telling me compared to other coaches, that's minimum wage. That's crazy. They
well, yeah, to certain
whoa,
coaches, yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa. See, that's some. See, that's something other news stations, podcasts, and sports news didn't never mention. Ha. See, that's why we're touching on it. That's why we're giving our 2 cents, 5 cents, dollar to it because nobody mentioned that. That's bare minimum. They gave him the bare minimum.
To my understanding, to somebody that knows well, that
Mhm.
was for him to coach that school, that was very low.
Wow, man. Wow. So yeah, you just learned me something tonight, brother. You just learned me something tonight. So and so there you have it, man. So I mean, from a personal standpoint, me being ignorant of that, I would have saw that as a major bag. If I did,
It is a major bag because um it's what 6 million, 6.11 million. Um
it's under six. It's five and some change.
right. So they're
Yeah.
saying that for a first year coach, that's pretty high. But
Mm-hmm.
when you stretch that against, let's say Lane Kiffin,
Yeah,
eh,
ain't Kiffin right.
yeah, or the USC coach, that's
Yeah.
pretty low.
Okay. Understood.
So I'm not saying his salary is chump change. By far, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But for that school, for him, that's a
Mhm.
lot of money. But for him in that position, if Jim Harbaugh had that position,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be 5 mil.
So do you know Jim Harbaugh's salary prior to Sheronne taking the position?
No, but I could look it up. Let me take a look. Let me take a look. Let me take a look.
But in the meantime, it's yeah, this whole situation, the fact that they had him lined up and they was waiting for the anvil to drop, and then for him to just fall victim to that. It's not excusing his behavior per se. I mean, obviously he was wrong in what he did,
Yeah,
but it just goes to show you that with us, I'm gonna go to racial. I'm definitely gonna go to race route. As a black man in a high position, eyes are always watching you. Eyes are always watching you.
yeah,
As a black man, if you're moving up the ladder, any type of industry, if you're moving up some sort of corporate ladder, any type of ladder, any type of industry, and you reach a high position
yeah.
where you're overseeing a lot of people,
Hmm.
a lot of those people are of the persuasion. You're always going to be on the microscope.
Yeah.
You're always going to be on the microscope. You're always going to be scrutinized because one thing they're going just for the sake of integrity and principle, they'll give you the position, they'll give you a good salary for that set position, but they're watching because deep down they don't really want you to have that position because you're overseeing certain type of people.
Oh yeah.
If you get my drift,
Oh yeah.
you know.
Well, according to AI,
Hmm.
Jim Harbaugh's salary at Michigan under his 2022 5-year contract started at 7 mil, and
Hmm.
it increased yearly to 7.63 mil by 2026. So he was making more than
Hmm.
Sheronne. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
And of
that
course,
sounds.
because the name.
Yeah, that's Jim Harbaugh. Yeah. So it
So
sounds like close to 40.
basically, yeah,
Yeah.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah,
It
and
sounds.
and it's right because you're paying for the name.
Yeah, you are. He has a name. Yeah,
He definitely has a name.
he has a name. So that's plausible, right?
Yeah,
Because he is who he is. It's Jim Harbaugh, right?
exactly,
So and Sharon Moore doesn't.
exactly.
So okay, that's understandable. I mean, I can't play race card on that. But what I can play race card on is that the scrutiny of the black man does not change, especially when he's in a higher position of an institution that's a predominantly persuasion institution,
Exactly.
ran ran
So,
ran by a persuasion board.
yeah. And again,
Come on the screen.
according, huh?
Come on the screen.
Oh, sorry about that.
Hmm.
By the way, the Knicks won. They pulled it out.
They better stop playing with their food, man.
Listen,
They better stop playing with
it ended this. It almost ended the same way. We'll go into that later. So,
yeah,
according to Google,
yeah.
Sheronne Moore is the number 40th highest paid coach in college
Hmm.
football, according to USA Today 2025 compensation survey. The
Hmm.
Wolverines coach is set to earn a total of 6,110,000,
Hmm.
not including bonuses. So Sharon Moore is a little under that, but
Hmm.
he's ranked 40th. But like again, a coach for that school in that
Hmm.
position, for him to be a rookie head coach, that's a good
Right.
salary. I would never sneeze. I wouldn't sneeze on it. 10 mil?
Me neither. Me neither. Me neither.
30
Me
mil, I
neither.
mean.
Yeah. Me neither.
Listen, I'll be chilling. You hear
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
I'll be like, what do you need me to do, sir? What do you need me to do, boss?
Mm.
You know what I'm
Pop.
saying? What? Beat
Pop.
Ohio? Bet. Say
Hmm.
less. We
Hmm.
working on it. You know what I mean? Because that's your job. That's what they bring you there for.
Hmm.
But compared to again like a Lane Kiffin, no, a more established and seasoned coach,
Hmm.
he's underpaid. And
Yeah.
and rightfully so. He only proved that he could take whatever a good head coach, his predecessor,
Right.
built and win a championship, which Jim
Right.
Harbaugh would have won anyway.
That's right.
You know what I mean? But what can you do on your own? And we
Yeah.
could see that Punani was more important than the bread in the family.
Yeah. 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 So, I don't really want to, I don't really want to judge him on that because that's so, I don't want to say normalized, but that happens on a regular in the industry. Power, power structure. Um, yeah, some in a lot of cases, you're in a high position. The ego gets the best of you. You have the pick of the litter. You have the lord of the land. You have the owner of the land. Um, and you definitely have temptation. You definitely have a temptation, a power trip.
Well, he got greedy, John. I mean, while I agree with you, I say this: when you do that, don't be messy. He was messy.
Very much so.
You know what I mean? You took your assistant, you gave her a freaking power boost
Yeah.
in salary.
Hmm.
That turned, I'm sure the university, the president, everybody's like, "Oh, what are you doing?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What are we
Right.
doing? We're already under investigation. What are you doing?
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? As a school, nonetheless. And then you wild out. You wild out right
Yeah.
behind that
Yeah.
and go to our house and threaten like you married, B.
Yeah. You
You
crashed
in,
out.
yeah, you already in violation, number one. And
Yeah.
then
Number one. Yeah.
you violated number two
Yeah.
with our policy. And
Right.
this is all facts. This is not hearsay. So
Right.
I don't have to say allegedly. No, this is true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever happened in that house would be alleged because we don't know.
Yeah.
We weren't there.
That's right.
But you went to her house, so that's where they got you.
Yeah. And allegedly, you pulled out some butter knives. Allegedly, you pulled out some butter knives, crashed out, and said, "How could you do this to me? You ruined my life. I'm going to kill myself, and my blood is on your hands." Really?
which is crazy because you still got a
No.
wife and two
Right.
daughters.
Right. 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 So you could. Why, Sharon? No. Why? Why, brother? Why? What happened there? What happened
Yeah,
there, bro?
yeah,
Sharon, why, man? Why?
yeah. I don't know,
Why,
bro.
Sharon? Why? What happened? What happened, B? What happened?
And you're absolutely correct, John, when you say this is not nothing new. This is pretty
Yeah,
much
yeah,
swept under the rug by many people.
yeah,
But
yeah,
time and place, you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
if you're gonna do that, time and place, right?
Yep.
And keep your business to yourself. Don't publicize it.
Definitely don't publicize it. But the fact and even so, the fact that young girl Delilah did you, She pulled a Delilah on you.
Yes, she did. She did. And as you said earlier, it is very, and I believe that's facts as well, is that the Michigan Wolverines wanted to get from under that contract with you. They didn't believe in you in the first place.
Yeah. They lined them up. They lined them up.
Yeah, so you know you should have been. I mean, how gullible could you be that you wouldn't think 30 mil wouldn't buy eyes on you with a school under investigation? You know what I'm saying? Why would you not straighten up and fly right?
You know, and not only the school under investigation, the fact that you already got suspended prior for sign stealing. You already got
Yeah,
suspended.
yeah,
So they were setting for you. They were setting for you.
yeah.
And so it's almost like the 5-year, 30 million deal was just a dangling of the carrot.
Basically,
Because they wasn't gonna pay you that anyway.
right. Well,
So
I
yeah,
mean, the program it wouldn't have been at a loss anyway because I'm sure that program clears that in one day
sure it does.
between TV rights,
Yeah, sure it does.
sponsorship deals, and
Sure it
nil
does.
and all that
Merch,
other good stuff.
bill, merch, all of that.
Yeah. President, not president. Boosters.
All of that.
I'm sure they would have been like, "Listen, here's your money. Look, we gonna fix this."
Right.
So, and I'm not here for a public bashing. We only here to state the facts.
Yeah.
We're only here to state the facts. So, you know, the facts is this man didn't do the right. He didn't own up to his side of the contract when they came to winning. That was number one.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, you violated a clause that was in your contract that you know was a no-no.
That's right.
But we know that other coaches do it too. You just got
Yes.
your head caught in the cookie jar.
You got caught. Yeah.
Yeah, you and got shamed publicly.
But you ain't the first. You know he ain't gonna be the last either.
We've been through this in May.
Yeah.
Adoku.
With Ime Udoka. But you
Yeah,
know why Ime Udoka is getting another chance?
because he didn't crash out.
Because he ain't, that's right. He didn't crash out.
He owned
He didn't
it.
crash out.
He took it like a gentleman. He walked it
Yeah.
off.
He didn't crash out. And not only that, that man's wife was sweating him. He wasn't sweating her.
Yeah, facts.
She was on him.
Yeah.
She threw it on him.
Yeah.
And a man is a man is a man. She kept throwing at him. I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, he dabbled, as LL would say, pick cookies in the plastic bag.
Yeah, being crushed by a building. You already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah.
That was a perfect spot for that reference.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's it, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He had yeah. I mean, people question how he moved too because he had a baddie as a girlfriend.
Who's that?
You know, one of the baddest women on this planet, Nia
Yeah, he
Long.
did. Yeah, he did. He did.
So people are wondering why.
We questioned it. It was like something wrong with Nia Long. We questioned it was nothing wrong with her. That's how bad it was.
Like dogs, you do that to Nia Long? Nia Long?
Yeah.
You do that to Nia Long?
Yeah, I know, man.
I can almost bet my next 4 paychecks if I saw that woman Ime was messing with, she couldn't hold a candle to Nia Long.
Candle. Candle jar. We've all seen the woman.
Yes.
We all see who it was. So
come on, man.
And here's the thing: Sheronne Moore's wife she was pretty.
Yeah, you know, Sheronne be loving the snow bunnies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he do, but she wasn't ugly though. John's my point.
Yeah, she wasn't bad looking. Yeah.
I wouldn't have. Come on, you married, 2 kids. You got a
Yeah,
beautiful wife at home.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
crash out, bro.
yeah. Why'd you crash out? I think that's what
Publicly.
yeah, 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 yeah. On top, yeah. I think that's really more so the issue than anything else. This is
It's an
what,
issue for me, Ja.
yeah, that's the issue with a lot of people. I mean, it's not so much what he did. I mean, obviously, what he did was wrong. I mean, a breach of contract, and of course, a betrayal in marriage.
Yes.
But that happens. We're all human. No one. We're all flawed. We're all flawed human beings.
Right.
Um, Things like that happen. Infidelity happens.
Yes.
A lot.
Very much so.
But the crash out.
Yeah, that's the part that got me.
The
That's the part that got me, Ja.
crash out. My guy.
Publicly. Him
Yeah.
in public.
Yeah.
Like, and then I heard last week that he was seen in public with his wife. So I don't know.
And then the other jaw dropping the other jaw dropping details on this whole craziness was that the reason why he doubled her salary because she was prego for him. So he paid for an abortion, and that was the promise he gave her. You know, you got to get rid of this. You got to get rid of it. I'll pay for the abortion, and I'll double your salary.
Which is
That's why
crazy.
that's why her salary was doubled because of that.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
Like, that's a grave sin, right? So they say.
yeah.
And
A
and
lot
you
of people feel that way. Yeah,
performed it for money.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's like, oh, it's like my guy. So yeah, so it's like, brother, why, man? Why?
mhm. And that's been a heavy debate in this country too, as well, is that, you know, abortion.
Yeah,
And
mhm.
you ended up on the wrong side of that one, on
That's right.
on a very political fight.
Yeah,
That's in the White House.
that's right.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying? That's on the doorsteps of the White House, nonetheless.
Yeah,
It's certain things that you don't want to end up on the wrong side of. And
yeah.
being on the wrong side of a woman's lib law,
Mm,
that speaks against to women controlling their body. It's a bad move
mm-hmm,
to
mm-hmm.
for whatever gain you wanted.
What the game was he was a man in a position of power and he thought he can do anything he want and get away with it.
Yeah.
And that's a typical mindset of a lot of men that are in power. High power.
But I don't think he had control though, because again, I can't. You can't excuse the fact that this dude crashed out of control, right? He didn't just crash out. You crashed out and it was made public, and you were arrested behind it, and humiliated behind it. So no school, no top name school would ever put their name behind you. So you're done. So whatever money you have, I hope you save, because your working days as a football coach on a collegiate level, it's pretty much done, and it's gonna
Rap for
follow
him.
you.
Yeah. Scarlet letter. It's a rap for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
It's a rap for him.
So yeah, you could get a job somewhere, but it just won't be no top college. I'm not writing them off. Don't get me wrong,
No.
but you created you've committed a cardinal sin.
Listen, life or in American society in particular, because pretty much that's what we know about America. American society is a society of second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth chances. So a lot a lot of people has fallen from grace in the public eye and risen up again like Phoenix from the ashes, and they're all good.
Yeah,
They doing all right for themselves. So it's a storm. It's a storm they has to weather, and storms are temporary. And he'll come out of it on the other side. However, he can. Hopefully, he can. Uh,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
yeah, man. But he's in the eye of the storm right now, boy. He's in it.
yeah.
He's
He
in it.
is. And
Because yeah, go ahead. Go
no,
ahead.
I mean it's just crazy because I don't. You go to your yeah a woman's house, your alleged lover's house, right?
Yes.
And you wild out.
Hmm.
We weren't there, so we can't say what took place. But
Right.
you did wild out enough for the cops to come and to place
Right.
you under arrest.
Right.
And the charges was aggravated assault or something. Not
Yes. That's
was
one
it
of it.
that that's one of them?
Yeah.
So we know that you didn't touch her,
Right.
but you did something
Yeah.
to warrant that charge.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't know, man. You it's gonna take years for you to repair your name.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that it can't be done. It's been done.
It's been done.
It's been
Thousand
done
times over. Thousand times over.
1,000 times over.
Yeah.
It just won't happen for you in the next year or two.
It's gonna be a minute.
It's gonna be a definitely minute.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be a minute because he has to repair if he can if he can he has to repair his marriage. He has to repair his family. The only people, I mean, the hell with us, that we're part of society. The hell with society. You gotta you gotta atone for your marriage. You gotta atone for your family,
Yeah.
um, your children. You gotta atone atone for those people. You gotta atone with the people in your circle that support you and love you in spite of your flaws. You got to atone with them. You got to atone for you got to atone for the young players who looked up to you as your leaders.
Yes.
Those young football players. Because in a position like that, you lead in a group of young men.
Yeah.
Um,
What's
you gotta be careful about your actions, man. You lead a group of young men that are coming into manhood. They're literally coming into manhood. The college years, manhood
what
preparation. You look at if none of them have any father figures, you're essentially the father figure that they're looking at
yes.
in coaching and leadership. And if you present yourself in a way where you crashing out over young bucks, these young boys are gonna be looking at you like, yo, coach, I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
that, you know what I'm saying?
The degree of respect has just been like
Yeah.
weighed down, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it plummeted, I'm sure.
Yeah. So the next coach coming in, you just made it harder for him
Yeah.
to get the trust out of the locker room because then they're gonna say, well, if one coach could do it, another one could do it,
Right.
which is let
Yeah.
them down. So, Jim Harbaugh let them down. Now you let
Yeah.
them down.
Forget that. Yeah, yeah.
And now the third coach has got to come in there and raise expectations. Like you got to like the next coach has got to be clean.
Squeaky. Squeaky. Which is a challenge in and of itself because we're all flawed humans, but it got to be, if not totally squeaky, damn near close to it.
Yeah, and you know what? Maybe there's some undertone that we don't know about Sheronne Moore that he may have a sexual problem. Say
It's
he may be
possible.
addicted.
Possible.
You know what I
Possible.
mean? It's something that he may not be able to control. We don't know. Psychologically, socially,
Yeah.
we don't know. But what we do know is, as you said, when you're influencing young
Yeah.
men,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? And that's the key word, influencing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's certain things that you just don't do publicly. Like you don't make,
No.
you know what I'm saying? You already had one coach that left them. He brought them in and he left them.
Mm-hmm.
Much like,
Over a scandal.
yeah, over a scandal. And
Mm-hmm.
he didn't he muddied up the waters just to get an NFL job.
Already. Yep.
And now you're doing the same. That doesn't look good.
No.
Especially when some of these young men already come from broken homes and
Right.
football is their escape.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
They
right.
they they trust you because they stayed there and they played under you and they won under you and they believed in you
Yep.
and you it's just certain things you just can't you can't walk backwards.
Nope.
You know what I mean? You got to really like straighten out your back, change your posture, and lead out in front.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? These men are looking at you as the color guard right now.
Mm-hmm. That's right. So I don't know who they're gonna. I don't know who they gonna hire next up, but like you said, Vlad, it's gonna be a real tall order, very tall order. 'Cause
Exactly. Like
mm-hmm.
for instance, the Notre Dame coach.
Mm-hmm.
Look how I'm not going to say he's squeak. I don't pretend to know these people. You don't pretend to know these people.
Right.
We only see what we see, and we only read what we read, and we only know the facts that we know.
That's right.
That dude is clean. He's got a wife and kids. He led that program, and the school said, "Listen, we should have made a bowl. We didn't make a we should have made the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs. We don't want a bowl bid." So they protested, and they weren't the only school to protest. Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't the coach that set that standard. Yeah, a lot of people were upset because, oh man, you're ruining these kids' lives, this, that, and the third. And I get it. I get it. But who's to say that these kids didn't agree that, you know what, we didn't make a bowl? Because Florida State did it, right? Remember when
Mm-hmm.
they didn't make the playoffs a couple of years ago? The whole
Yeah.
team walked.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you
Yeah.
was a senior or a junior, you walked,
Yeah.
which is why that program is flat right now.
Yeah. You talking about Gators or Seminoles?
Seminoles.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Jermaine.
what I mean?
Yeah. Jermaine Johnson was on that team. He plays for the Jets now. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we don't we can't say that we know, but we don't know. But what we do know is that, you know, that coach, I forgot his name, that coach is a standard for those boys. They love
Mm-hmm.
playing for him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they had a crazy good record. Top 10.
Right. Sure. That's right. That's right.
Unfortunately, they didn't get picked.
Yeah.
And that was because of politics. I heard the
Yeah.
story of why they didn't.
It was
You know what I'm saying?
politics.
Because the school doesn't belong to a conference. They have their own television rights, and they didn't play again. They didn't play top-notch competition that they deem top-notch competition for a
Right.
conference.
For a conference. That's right. Yeah.
So why should we allow you, Notre Dame, into the playoffs? That's crazy.
Right.
But we'll promise you next year, if you finish top 10, you'll definitely get a playoff bid.
Yeah.
What kind of scrap is that?
Yeah. And all of them was like, man, kick rocks. We out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you can keep that and your
Yeah.
bowl
Yeah.
deal,
Yeah.
and
For
and
real.
we're out. We're out.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, but no scandal.
Mm-hmm.
It was very
Mm-hmm.
quiet. It was very, very quiet. So coaches can do it. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Freeman is his name. That's his name.
Yeah. Marcus Freeman. Yeah.
If coaches can do it, then let's do it without the scandal, though.
Don't
Without the
crash.
scandal, don't
Don't crash.
crash out.
Don't
If
crash out.
be poised, be
Please.
poised with yours.
Yeah. Yeah. My goodness. Yeah. And understand eyes are watching.
Yes, yes,
And I'm sure Marcus Freeman knows that, and other black coaches that's coaching in high level college programs, Division I programs, they all know that.
yeah. Listen,
Eyes
we
are
know
eyes are
you
always watching.
exactly, which is why Florida State didn't hire Dion. They
Mm-hmm.
knew, they knew that that was a show,
Mm-hmm.
and Florida State ain't ready for Dion.
Mm-hmm.
But Colorado was. But listen, what has Dion done that was so nothing?
Just be showy and cocky, and they don't like that because nobody likes a confident black man.
Well, that then there's that, right? But still, though,
Mm-hmm.
the man he's produced.
That's right.
He's produced. I mean, he's not winning, top, all the games and everything. Every game is personal for every coach that faces him.
Yeah, basically.
But he goes about his day like, listen, school, education,
Yep.
graduate.
Yep. Yep.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
football is not your only resting moral spot.
Yep. Yep. So football is supposed to be a teaching ground for life.
Yeah,
That's the cheat code a lot of players need to understand that um, whether you're playing football or basketball, um, it's a teaching ground for life.
it is.
That's really what you're supposed to get out of it. Making it to the NFL or the NBA is an added bonus.
It is.
But the real reward is teaching you how to be a man and how to navigate yourself in life, how to how to how to have relationships with other men, other people,
Yeah,
your colleagues, your coworkers, your teammates, however you want to slate it. I mean,
agree.
it's kind of right in line with these programs are um, right in line in military in terms of teaching a young man that
I agree.
components and nuances of manhood. You being led by an older man who already been through what you've been through. This is this these are these and the joy is playing a sport,
Yeah,
but the lessons are lessons in life.
couldn't agree more.
Yeah, and the cherry on top is maybe NBA or NFL.
Yeah.
That's not the real objective here.
Mm-mm.
And so if you don't make it, that's fine.
Right.
You're not slated for that. You make your pivot and take what you learn with you to the path that you're slated for.
Right. And sometimes even when you do make it, don't mean that you're going to be there to see the vet minimum salary.
That's right. That's right.
It
That
may be
part
a
too.
very short stint.
Yeah, it could right. Very much so. Very much so. Very much so. Because because senior citizenship see be being a senior citizen in the NBA and NFL is a lot different than being a senior citizenship being a senior citizen in life.
Mm,
After you
speak it.
because after you turn because after you turn 30 in them leagues, it's like
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
window starts getting narrower and narrower.
I mean, look at LeBron. Look how he's getting treated now by these young kids. A lack of
Hmm.
respect. You don't
Hmm.
respect them.
But I give it, but the fact that the man is about to be 41 years old, still playing. I gotta give a salute to that because you remember uh, 10, 20 years ago. Once you hit 35 years old, you're done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, you 35, 36, you're done. But
Pretty much.
guys are still playing. Steph is still playing. He's 37. KD's still playing. He's 36. So these dudes are still playing.
Listen,
And they
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am very shocked that KD is still playing.
mm, why is that?
His body, his body's only taken but so much. But
Right,
he's found, I guess he's found a fountain of youth in his legs or something because his body can't take it.
right,
That's a
right.
lot. That's 82 games a year.
Yeah, yeah. But he never did a full season though.
No, no, load management for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Low man.
Or
Yeah,
injury.
right, right, right. So yeah. Kawhi Leonard too. Another one, 37, still
Well,
playing.
they're gonna force him to retire. Gonna force Yo, ever since he left Toronto, he ain't been Kawhi.
Mm. his
Kawhi ain't
low
been Kawhi.
his load management's been serious. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he started that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
He invented the word.
He invented. Yeah, he is the father of load management.
Because remember,
Salute.
when I first heard that, I was like, what the heck is load management?
Right, right, right. Like what? What?
I wish I could go to work tomorrow.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
boss, listen.
Yeah,
Load management.
load management. I'm good.
I'm
I'm
taking
chilling.
today.
Right,
You know what
chilling.
I'm saying?
You
Mental
walk in
taking
and tell it. Yeah, you walk in and tell them not working today. Just wanted to let you know, load management. All right.
Today's Friday, boss.
Yeah, I see. Like I see you Monday. All right, I see you Monday.
Could
Maybe,
you?
like maybe I see. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Man, yeah. I wish I had load management in my job. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyway, Chef, we're at the end of the show. Do you have a damn it man for me, sir?
You know, I don't know if this is a damn it man or a damn it moment, but
Hmm.
people got to chill, man. Listen, the in-season tournament is just that, an in-season tournament. Why are we making such a big deal of whether a team should? I mean, it started with the Lakers. Oh, should they raise a
Yeah,
banner for this or not? At some point, it is going to matter because you know what? I seen not just four teams, but like the whole quarterfinals. Teams were fighting to get into the top four.
nah, they were playing. These dudes were
You
playing.
know what I'm saying?
These
John,
dudes
they
were
were
playing.
balling.
Yeah, these dudes were playing.
Like
It was playoffs level. It was
it
playoffs
was
level.
it was it
Yeah,
was when you got Orlando and the Knicks on one end, on the eastern side duking it out
yeah,
where people could get hurt. That's
yeah,
not that's not an everyday game.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? When
yeah.
you when you got teams on the West, the top teams duking it out, meaning OKC
Hmm.
and San Antonio,
That's right.
and San Antonio eliminates OKC. That doesn't tell me that OKC doesn't care. It just tells me the better team showed up that night.
Facts. That's right.
You
That's
know what I'm
right.
saying?
Right.
And then if you watch the game from beginning to end, that championship game was championship caliber because it came down to the final minute and 40 seconds. You heard? You know what I'm saying? There was some big plays being made by the Knicks. And we're not talking about their starting five neither. So I say all that to say, and it ain't just New York fans. New York fans did start it that we shouldn't raise the banner, but I think people need to just relax their expectations on life. We we got a joy to see teams where at this point of the season basketball would be boring. We got some exciting basketball, John. Like I would
Yeah.
never. I'll be like, oh man, okay, well Knicks is playing. It's just a regular
Yeah.
game, and
Yeah.
I'll casually watch. No, I was locked in.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I was locked into the OKC game in San
Mm,
Antonio. I was
hmm.
locked into that game, and I was like, listen, that game is very big because now you're thinking matchup. You're strategizing in your head. Who would be
Hmm.
the better matchup for the Knicks, being
Hmm.
that the Knicks made it to the chip? Because I'm gonna
Right.
tell you now, I think if OKC made it to the end, it would have been close, but not that close.
Right.
Or OKC, I believe, would have won because it was a matchup problem.
Yeah. They that's why they're 24-2. They have matchup problems. You know why
Yeah,
you know why San Antonio could beat them? You know why San Antonio was able to beat them? Because they're just as tall as them.
yep.
And they got Wemby.
Wemby, when you have a 7'4", 7'6",
He's unfair. He's unfair. He's unfair. That's
when
that's
you have
that's
a
my,
player,
that's my nickname for him. Unfair.
listen, when you have a player that tall that could shoot Jays, like he's 6'4", 6'5", that's a problem.
Ain't got a handle. Could cross you.
And got it, yeah. He put two 3-pointers in the closing minutes on the Knicks. You're telling me they don't want to win?
Let me tell you something. If Victor Unfair wasn't on restricted minutes, we probably would have had an L.
Yeah, I have a strong feeling we probably would have. Although
Yeah,
I gotta say, Mitch did play him very well.
he did. He did. He did.
I
He
think
did.
Mitch would probably got into foul trouble.
Mitch would have gotten in foul trouble. Yes, he would have. Mitch would have gotten in foul trouble.
So with that being said, listen, it's an in-season tournament
Mm-hmm.
that was very much enjoyed by a lot of people, especially New Yorkers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Live, let live. That's what I'm saying. Why is the banner the subject?
Yeah.
Why is the banner the most important subject? The most important subject is we got to see stars that we never thought were stars
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
on both sides of the ball. One
That's right.
team won, one team lost. Now it should be the storyline should be, wow, this is going to be an exciting race to the finish now.
That's right. That's right. That's
Because
right.
we just saw OKC get eliminated by San Antonio. What would happen if Wemby wasn't on restricted minutes? What if Wemby didn't get hurt? How bad would have San Antonio beat OKC? You know what I mean? Or how is it going to look with Denver playing San Antonio? How's that going to look? So there's storylines here that we should be appreciating because going into the end of the first half, and I'm not even looking forward to the All-Star game. I'm looking forward to the second half of the season. So that's
I
what
don't
I'm
even,
looking at.
I don't even care about the All-Star game.
No, not after what we saw. And call us Knicks fans. We're not casual. Call us Knicks fans. But the Knicks just showed the world something. I mean, you still got your Paul Pierces of the world that's going to be the naysayers. Go have a seat, bro. Because
Mm-hmm.
your feelings is personal, not based
Yeah,
on
yeah,
facts.
yeah. It's not. It's not. Yeah. At this point, it's not even. It's not even objective at this point.
No, it's
Yeah.
stupid,
Yeah.
immature behavior.
I don't know
Which
what he got personal against the Knicks, but his opinions his opinions ain't objective at all.
no. I mean, there's a reason why he probably got fired anyway. But seriously, I mean, like there's a lot to to unpack here for the
Mm,
NBA season. I mean, look at the Knicks. They were down today. It was a trap game. We knew that they would lose, but after watching them play in the cup, that's a hard team to beat and put away. Like until the clock says 0-0-0 in the fourth quarter, the
yeah,
game ain't over.
you better keep playing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a yeah. They showed us that from last year that they're not gonna go down. They're not going.
no,
And if they do go down, they're gonna go down swinging. And you better play until you see 0-0.
yeah. Because any night you could have a player. Mikal Bridges is bananas. OG Anunoby on defense is sick. Then you
Mm-hmm.
got the Tyler Kolick. Then you got the bench. Players I ain't never heard. I'm like, who's this dude? Remember I asked you, who the
Mm-hmm.
heck is the third? This dude, whatever his name was, the third.
Mm-hmm.
This dude was going in the paint looking like Anunoby
Mm-hmm.
and laying it up. And he looked like he about every bit of 6'8",
Right. Right. Right.
coursing through the middle against an Indiana Pacers team that's supposed to be better than the Knicks. On paper,
Well,
that
yeah.
is.
Well, yeah. On paper, but I thought, yeah, because speaking of them, with Hallie going down, I didn't think it would be that much of an impact because my guy Pascal was there.
Yeah.
I figured, all right, all right, put it on Pascal's back. You know what I'm saying? He gonna see them through.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like how. So I thought it was gonna be the same as the Celtics. The Celtics are in the mix with
Yeah,
just
they are.
Jalen Brown. It ain't no cakewalk with them.
No,
Not if
no.
Jalen Brown has something to say about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I thought, I thought it was gonna be the same way Indiana with Pascal. Because that's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I thought Pascal was going. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, let's go.
The
Look at me.
reckoning.
I am the captain now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It is what it is, though.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, so it's not like I said, it's not a damn it, man. But come on, guys, listen, we got something special out of that, and let's not we arguing about a freaking banner. Let's
Yeah.
do better. Let's do better.
Yeah. I dig it. I dig it. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Um, yeah, Oh, my damn it, man. My damn it, man, is for the people who who are ridiculing Sheronne right now. That's my damn it, man. Um, let's not forget, folks. You laugh and joke at this man. You laugh and joke at this man now. You're gonna f around and be the one crying later. Don't throw stones while you're hiding your hand.
Mm, mm. All we did tonight was just state the facts. We didn't ridicule. So don't
Yeah,
look at us.
yeah. Don't throw stones while while hiding your hand, people, because we all live in glass houses. We all flawed humans.
Yeah.
Saying Sheronne, yeah, he effed up big time. I ain't excusing the man. I ain't defending the man. But what I do have is empathy and compassion for the man. Is that we don't know what his mental makeup is. To your point, Vlad,
Exactly.
we don't know what his psychological makeup is. To your point, Vlad, is we could speculate a lot of things. He could be a sex addict. He could be he could be obsessive. He could be OCD. Any type of mental um, disparity he could be going through, and the situation he's in just heightened it.
Hmm.
Because the crash out was unusual. It really was.
It really was.
Especially if you have a wife and kid at home. No man really does that.
No, not with butter knives, nonetheless.
Right, right. You know what I'm saying? So it gotta be something there mentally and emotionally. There, I speculate. So to you folks out there, society, internet, be careful. Be careful when you ridicule somebody like that,
Yeah,
because just because you're not famous and people don't know you, somebody sees you and they could easily expose the way you move
facts.
and put you on front street. Because remember, we do have social media. So
Oof,
yeah, remember that. So that's my damn it, man.
that's deep.
Yeah, for sure.
It's true, man. I mean, we got to stop throwing stones, man.
Yeah,
Because while you pointing one, there's two pointing back at you.
there you go. That part.
Yeah.
That part. That part. So
Take us out,
yeah,
Joe.
yes, sir. And on that note, always remember, on behalf of my partner, my right hand chef, this is your boy, the drum major. And always remember, whatever you do, make sure you love what you do so you can embrace the grind. WGR Sports. Till next time. Gone.